Hello again, so I thought I'd make another YouTube video because I just wanted to talk about my thoughts so far on the holiday, and so far I think it's sort of been like a waste of time really, because the whole reason why I went was to see if going to a hostel might be like easier to try and talk to people and like interact with them and possibly make some friends. But so far, like, it's like every time I went to the sort of kitchen area, it's just been like empty and there's like hardly anyone there, even if I did try and find someone to talk to. And usually like they look very sort of grumpy really, and sort of standoffish, and like the rest of the hostel, it seems sort of like quite sort of businessy really, and it's a lot larger than what I thought it was gonna be, because I thought it was just like gonna be a small sort of sort of like a guest house / hostel type thing, but from the pictures, but it's just a lot larger, and like there is a decent amount of people, but every time I went to the common room area to do like a live stream or something like that, it's usually very empty, and I thought I'd go there to try and see if it's any easier to try and talk to people, because like last time when I was in Japan, I went to walked around basically the whole of Osaka to try and find people to talk to, and I eventually did, but it was very stressful, and like it didn't really seem worthwhile in the sort of the grand scheme of things overall, because it was just sort of small talk really, and even that sort of felt like a bit like a waste of time. But even with that, at least I sort of like I did what I set out to do really, and I achieved what I went to Japan for. But this time I've been trying and nothing's really worked really, because there isn't even anyone there really that seemed really worthwhile to talk to. So going to that hostel, it just sort of, I don't know, maybe I should have just went to a Airbnb or a hotel again instead, but I don't know, because it wasn't really about it being cheaper, it was just more to see if it was more made it more likely that I might have a scenario in which I might be able to talk to people easier, but obviously not. But and I met that Scottish guy again that I met last time, and we just went to restaurants and stuff, and just went around different places. But he said to like use like different like language learning app things to see if that might be easier to try and talk to people and like maybe make friends and stuff. But even on there, people haven't messaged us or talked to us or anything like that. Even when I said I'm trying to learn Japanese and posted like pictures of like signs of Japanese and like asked like, oh, what does this mean, and stuff like that, to see if it might help start a conversation and see if people might be more willing to try to talk to us. But so far no one's really even helped us out even on that really, and even when I directly asked people questions and stuff like that, the people haven't answered us either, so even that seems like a waste of time, but because he said, oh, that's how he met people and stuff like that, but from what's been happening when I've been using it, it's just no one said anything, and that just seems like a waste of time as well. But maybe in the past when he used it, there was more people on it, on the platform. I don't really know, but it's sort of a bit annoying that I've tried and nothing's worked out. But at least when I was in Japan last time, I did what I was out to do, and it sort of felt like I accomplished just something. But this time I've been trying and nothing's worked out really, and it's sort of a bit depressing really, because I know when I get back home I'm just gonna be fed up again, because it's just gonna be sitting in my room being bored and sort of feeling fed up and like being even more sort of depressed than what I am now, because at least currently I'm on holiday and I sort of feel a bit better because I'm sort of away from the usual sort of depressing thing where like I can't really, it seems like I can't really do anything whatever I try really, like trying to find a job and stuff like I've talked about before, but and it doesn't really seem like I can really do anything about it. But yeah, and like that's why I don't really do many YouTube videos that often anymore, because I sort of feel like I'm repeating myself, because no matter what I do I sort of can't really get out of it really. So for the most part I usually just do live streams, because at least it I don't know, it sort of feels a bit more casual really, and I don't know, it sort of feels a bit easier really, and I don't have to like, I do sort of have to talk about topics and stuff, but it's not really, it's like, I don't know, like as, I don't know, like with a video usually you just have to like think of one topic to do a video, but with a live stream you can like talk about more things, because usually the live stream's longer and usually people are asking questions and stuff, so it's easier for stuff to talk about. But with videos you've got to have things to talk about, and obviously if nothing's going on in your life then it's difficult to have topics for something to talk about really. So that's why I don't really do videos as often, because I've sort of run out of topics at this point that I haven't already talked about already. So yeah, that's why it sort of seems a bit depressing really, because it's just going to be going back to the usual boredom really, and I don't really know what I'm going to do next week really, because I thought by this point in the holiday, like I thought I would be at least try to talk to people and maybe try to make some friends or something, but so far every time I've tried there's hardly even been anyone to talk to, and everyone's sort of been depressed, and I don't know, they don't really seem in the mood to talk to anyway, like even if I did try. But it seemed like I made sort of more progress last time, even if it wasn't really worthwhile in the long run, but at least it sort of felt like it was something. just annoying that I can't really do anything about it. Whatever I do, it doesn't really. Well, my bike's loud, but it's just annoying that I can't really do much. Whatever I do, like it doesn't matter what it is. Like it just seems like I keep failing regardless. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video, I guess, or the live stream or whatever. But yeah, I just find it hard to be positive. That's the main thing that annoys us, because I would at least like to be vaguely positive occasionally, but I just find it more difficult over time, because every time I try it just ends the way I predict, and it's the most negative sort of outcome every time, and I just get more depressed over time, which is annoying. But yeah, and more sort of tired with, I don't know, life in general really. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you in the next video or whatever. Bye for now.